Hi, it's Susanna. So today's blog post is going to be about Junior. Junior, hey, look here. Hey, cutie. Hey. So Junior is a little Maltese, and we met the first time in the beginning of December, and I was having a coffee with a friend of mine, and this little guy showed up, and he jumped up with his two front paws on my lap and looked at me, and I fell in love because he's so cute. Look at him, just look at him, just look at those little eyes. And my friend said, she said, "Oh, if you want him, I'm sure you can have him because the owner, she doesn't want him anymore." And I said, "What? What's wrong with this little dog that she doesn't want him anymore? He's so cute." So it turns out he has been living in this bar, and apparently the bar owner thinks that he's too much work. He's a very sociable little dog. He comes up to everyone, and oh, what are you doing? And he says hello, and he begs for a few crumbs of a croissant or something. But when he's at home with her, he barks and he's not comfortable. So she was just tired of him after 5 years. And the story of Junior is that when he was a baby, I don't know how old he was, but it must have been in his first year or something, he was living with an elderly lady. And she passed away from a heart attack. And he was left alone for 3 days before they found him and before they found her. So somewhere down the line, he was very traumatized by this experience, and so he's very afraid when you leave him alone. So that's something that I'm going to have to teach him. Now, I've never had a dog before in my whole life, so this is a totally new experience for me. And here in Switzerland, when you're a new dog owner, you have to follow a course. You have to go to a training for 4 hours to make sure that you know how to take care of your dog. So that will be another blog post in the future. And the fun thing is that once I've taken him over, once I've become the official owner, he and I, yeah, both of us are going to have to take a course together, huh? So now he's settling down on my lap, little cutie. And so I'll make a blog post about that too, because I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun. And what he has taught me so far is very important, because dogs don't respond well to negative, any kind of negative comments at all. You have to do positive reinforcement, and this is a really good lesson for me, because all of a sudden, you have to remain happy, you have to be firm, you have to show that you're the leader, but you always have to encourage them. And then he's very happy to do what you ask him to do. And before I started to take him home to my place, I read a little ebook that gave very good advice, and they said, first, you have to always eat before he does, and never give him scraps from the table, because then all he'll do is beg. And secondly, you have to, when you enter the house, you have to walk in first. And these easy little things establishes me as the leader dog in the house. And the book also said that there's no equality in dogdom. And never having had a dog before, just these two little things, very, very important. And I implemented them immediately, and he's responding really well. So he knows that I'm the boss at home. And he sort of feels, secure in knowing that. The other really good advice was actually 5 points, and it said, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent, and be consistent. So I guess that's my most important lesson, is to always continue to doing the same thing in the same situations, so that he knows that what I'm going to do is always going to be the same thing. So I haven't given him any scraps from the table, which is really good, because he stopped begging now. Yes, you've stopped begging, haven't you? Very good boy, yes. So now you met Junior, and you'll see a lot more about him in this blog. Have a great day.